Warning, there is a good chance Bitcoin Mike has no idea what he's talking about. Do your own research. Enjoy the show. Thank you. All right, guys, let's take a look at the markets today. Bitcoin, a little bit of a tumble today. Nothing's looking too bullish. We got Ethereum coming in at 1285. BTC barely holding 19,000. XRP back down to 43 cents. So we're starting to see that XRP dumpage. Matic down 6%. Litecoin down to 50. And Cardano. What was Cardano? I always pass Cardano. Cardano down to 34. So, I mean, that 28 cent, 29 cent Cardano is like, it just wants to come really, really soon. The reason I'm laughing, I don't know. I just saw this clip from Bitboy. I guess he's mad at somebody. This clip from Bitboy shows you why he sues everybody and why I just don't trust anything this guy says, because I just don't want to put my faith in some erratic nut. If you don't watch this clip and think this guy's a complete nut, you got a problem, because this is like the definition of a nut. Apparently he's mad at somebody's tweet, which is normally how it goes. If you say something about Bitboy he doesn't like, he has a complete freak out. He's basically a YouTube Karen, which one other YouTube pointed out. But man, this is like, when you see the way he's acting right now, like, you totally get why he has that that shady criminal record for fighting the police and getting into fights. And well, you guys can look up the rest, but you're dealing with somebody very mentally unstable. And what I don't get is somebody this rich, this successful in what he does, still a fucking miserable, still a misery, still a Karen. Anyway, here we go.
I'm going to explain how we know that here in just a second. But I want this guy right here, Ryan Sean Adams. I don't know who the F you are, because you're not important. But here he says, please, dear Lord, and any lawmakers or adults reading this tweet, just know Bitboy doesn't represent us either. Talk to Jay Stravinsky. Talk to Miller CWL. Talk to Coin Center. You know what? We are tired of people that look like this guy trying to run stuff. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. I'm the one who does. It's me. I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes, trying to save crypto, while these devils, Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, they're trying to permanently ruin it. This is not about money for me. I hope you guys understand.
It's not about money, but he drives around in a Lambo, $100,000 Lambo, $100,000 Jeep, $100,000, what the fuck's that other car he drives around in? What is the Hellcat? Not about money, folks. But all he does is flaunt his money. And if it wasn't about money, why would he have spent 2 years basically taking all that money to do the paid promotions and the PAMP token and the $10,000 to do a tweet, the $20,000 I'll mention your shitty project on my YouTube channel. It's not about money, dude. It's all about money for you. So fuck you. That's why nobody respects you. And every time you act like this, you just put yourself right back into the gutter, because adults don't behave like this. If you're trying to be a trusted person that people take crypto advice from, when you act like this, it's not going to work. So go have your nervous breakdown when you're not on YouTube. While it's entertaining and people are going to watch your channel, you'll totally get views for this, but nobody takes you seriously. And this little guy makes a tweet. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I guess the guy's not a big fan of Bitboy. Well, there's a lot of people who aren't a big fan of Bitboy, and this is his reaction. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get Bitboy suing this guy pretty soon. But wow, I mean, if you guys can't just look at that and see like there's a problem here, and for entertainment value, it's great, but anything past that, you're really playing with fire. It's almost kind of it's almost sad what's going on here with Bitboy. I mean, I don't know. Like, you see this a lot. People that make a lot of money and they become very successful, and they just can't handle it. This guy should be happy. He's got millions of dollars. He's got a successful YouTube channel, but because a few people don't like him or respect him, he's crazy. He goes crazy over it. So anyway, this is nuts. This is nuts.
Stand this. I'm here fighting for you. This guy with these freaking glasses on, this douchebag.
The guy with his glasses on. Meanwhile, all Bitboy's fat is like jiggling. Everybody's making fun of the guy with glasses.
Is out here trying to tell you that only the suits know what to do. Only the suits. Only the people who have all the money. They're the ones who can determine what happens. No, our bill is for the people. And you're going to find this out. We've got
For the people, ride around in a Lamborghini all day. Yeah, you're really for the people, man. All right. Anyway. Oh man, that made my day. You know what? It's sad though. I shouldn't. We should not. We shouldn't make fun of Bitboy too much when he has his mental breakdowns. Because you know what? I mock Bitcoin. I Bitcoin Bitboy, but I mean he is entertaining. Entertaining. I mean, for entertainment, this is all entertainment anyway, folks. What I do is entertainment. You shouldn't listen to anything I say. Don't listen to anybody. We're all stupid. But I don't know. It's just he wants people to take him more than just entertainment, and that's not going to happen when you act like that. So apparently, what I got out of that is Bitboy doesn't like when you disagree with him, and he doesn't like people who wear glasses or suits. Well, okay, that's great. All right, so Cardano. But anyway, Cardano price prediction: can Cardano climb above 55 cents? Probably not anytime soon. You know, I was watching Crypto Crow this morning, and Crypto Crow is one of the first guys I watched about Cardano. He actually got me into Cardano, and he was really smart. You know, a lot of people were like, "Oh, Crow, you got to start buying back into Cardano at 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents." He's like, "No, we're going down to like 20 cents, 30 cents. I'm just gonna wait," and that's pretty much what he did, and he's still waiting. I think he picked up a little bit, but he really has a good grasp on the market because I've been buying in Cardano ever since 60 cents and under. I've been really DCAing back in, and it looks like we're going down to 20 some cents pretty soon with Cardano unless we get some crazy pump. So remember, folks, you have to have that flush out. You have to have all the people that just say, "I can't hold my Cardano anymore," and they just get out. It's like I say, it's like a colon cleanse. Just get it out of you. And once that happens, we're gonna go back up, and we're getting there. We're getting there because the sentiment around Cardano is so negative right now. Like if you go on all the comments on YouTube or even Reddit's a good place too. Like people are like just like going crazy, like I'm selling my Cardano and I'm putting it in Polymatic or blah, blah, blah. Like or like one guy's like, "Oh, I'm selling my Cardano. He's like all proud. I sold my Cardano and I just bought XRP." Well, okay, well XRP is coming off a 60-cent pump. Like this is what you have to have happen. So it's gonna get ugly, folks. And I'm not really happy about it. I mean, you know, because the sentiment's bad and people just get depressed. And trust me, like I'm down just like everybody else. You know, if you're big in the crypto in these bear markets, you're not too happy during the bear markets. But this is when you have to find money under your pillow, savings account, wherever, and you have to be buying. So we'll see if Cardano breaks that 20 breaks down below 30 cents sometime this week. I mean, it looks like it's coming, but who knows? We might just get like a flash crash down to 28, 25 cents, and then it's like rocket ship up. But what do I know at this point, folks? I mean, you know, it could go either which way. So just keep buying is what I'm doing. All right, Coinbase CEO to sell 2% of coin stock to fund life extension scientific research. This is what happens when you put like a hippie in charge of like a real publicly traded company. And of course, the stock is down on Coinbase. Coinbase sucks. The only reason I would recommend Coinbase is it's US based, so it's like you have some way to sue if they take all your money and they fall under US regulations. But a lot of newbies get into Coinbase and they leave like after a few months. That's what I did. I bought everything on Coinbase and I realized I was getting raped on fees. Like every time I'd sell something, they charge you like $20. They would charge you money just to cash out. Like they were just horrible people. This guy is a shitbag right here. He's very smart, but he's a shitbag, and that's why you're seeing Binance.us, FTX, and whatever the hell else. What is it, the other one with the Winklevox twins? All these other exchanges are just like nailing Coinbase. So, you know, I don't really think Coinbase is going to have anywhere near the market share they did a few years ago. I think people just like don't want to pay the fees. I mean, you have Binance right now like letting people trade like with no fees pretty much, or it's so low. And every time you want to make a trade on Coinbase, they rape you. So Coinbase, shitty company. They were the first ones. You kind of had to use them. They're safe for the most part, but I'd much rather be on Binance.us than Coinbase. And this guy, he's just so greedy. Elon Musk, Tesla, still holding 218 million in Bitcoin. Despite the bear market and Twitter battle, Tesla remains one of the largest corporate holders of Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I know they sold a little bit, and it's kind of stupid. Like, if you see any of these big companies like selling their Bitcoin right now, then that's just a huge mistake. Like, you do not sell your crypto after this much of a dump. It will. It's like statistically, it's like guaranteed to like fuck you in the ass if you do that. I mean, you could have sold like 6 months ago at like $30,000, $40,000, but to sell right now, even if you need the money, like, it's just not worth it at this point. It never works out. And of course, you have former Celsius executive joins JP Morgan as director of crypto regulatory policy. Man, all these guys are such skis balls. So you got the Celsius scammer, and now he works for JP Morgan, which is another, just shitty organization. At least with JP Morgan, they're dealing with stocks and securities, so they can't fuck you over too badly. But man, I mean, you'd think after his Celsius run, he'd be like, okay, this isn't for me. But yeah, it just kind of shows you like birds of a feather flock together. That's kind of why like when you see like like you see like a bunch of criminals, like they all hang out together, like all the preppy people hang out together, all the lawyers hang out together. Everything's like a club of people, and it's like if your friends are dirtbags, you're pretty much going to be a dirtbag too, right? If your friends are all multimillionaires, you're probably a multimillionaire too. So birds of a feather flock together, and all these guys are just in one big sleazeball melting pot together. But that's kind of funny that now he's working for J.P. Morgan. All right, folks. Hey, let's hear some more about Bitboy.
Got the funding for it, and it's coming out. But guess what? Things are complicated now. You wanna know why? Because let me tell you what FTX did. Let me tell you what Sam Bankman-Fried did. Okay, this guy took our bill, stole language from it, actually stole language from our California state bill. Our California state bill stole.
And I don't know, guys. I wanna. I'm not gonna say it, but we know what's going on here, right? I mean, we can see what's going on with him. Sometimes when I say it, people get mad at me. They're like, "Oh, I have somebody in my family who has that problem," and I'm like, I'm not drawing light note to it, but be very careful who you take advice from in crypto, folks. Be very, very careful. That's all I gotta say. Anybody can do this job. This is a job anybody can turn on their computer, get themselves a $20 microphone and camera, and start like spewing. It doesn't mean they have any qualifications whatsoever. They could have been doing anything else before this. So it's not like getting a job at like, JP Morgan where like you go through an interview process, you have qualifications, you have a track record. Anybody can do this. And that's why I say like 99% of these people on YouTube, like they were working at a gym before they got on YouTube. They were working at Burger King. They were selling cars. Like they're good salesmen. And the good salesmen do the best. But this is a complete meltdown right here. It's funny. It's also sad. And it also proves everything I've been saying over the last couple months. And really, it comes down to no hate, just saying you got to be careful who you take advice from because it's very easy to lose all your money. We know the track record here. We know the last couple of years weren't the greatest. Bitboy is entertaining, but I do, he made a lot of his money, the Lambo and all that stuff, from doing those paid sponsorships. So you gotta be careful. But anyway, entertaining guy. This is a complete meltdown. We wish you the best, Bitboy. You just gotta learn to take a little bit of criticism. I mean, come on. Look at my YouTube comments. I get plenty. We all get the criticism. Not everybody is going to like you, BitBoy. Trust me. In fact, I would go as far as to say half the people don't like you. But you're successful. You made a lot of money with your YouTube channel. And there's no need to have that kind of reaction just because some guy doesn't like you on Twitter. All right, folks. One more look at the market. Bitcoin down to almost 19,100. Yeah, I mean, it's just, Here's the deal, folks. Half the people I respect think the bottom is pretty much in. We might get a flash crash down to 15,000, but 2023 is going to be bullish. And the other half think we're going down to 10,000 and it's going to be like another, year and a half of hell. And all these altcoins are going to drop another 50%. So just flip a coin, heads or tails. What do I think is going to happen? I'm open to anything. I think I think we might see we could go down to $12,000. We could go down to $15,000. Cardano could hit 20 cents. It could hit 25 cents. Ethereum could hit $800. I mean, the same stuff I've been saying for 6 months, but now we're coming to that point, and it always gets a little scary when you're coming up to that point because it's like, wow, if we hit those levels, I hope we don't go any farther, and I don't think we will. But we have to have that flush capitulation, and that is coming soon. Folks, like and subscribe. Thanks for all the new subscribers, and have a good day.